Ladies and gentlemen, we are now live. Welcome to Dyson Sphere program, where we are building great big shell around the sun to collect the heat. All right. Okay, so I did a little work offline, as one does. And if you look over here, you can see we've got actually a tower of white science being produced, which I think, had we processed that? Had we cleared that? Had we gotten that technological advance last time? I'm not sure. I can't remember. But even if we didn't, I'm letting the science run offline as well, because we've got so much to process, and, you know, every little bit, you know, isn't exciting, so might as well let it run. But I also did a couple of other things, and I've gotten the materials set up so that we can build these rockets. Okay, these rockets have been being built, so we can start actually building. We can start turning our Dyson swarm into a Dyson sphere. Speaking of which, take a look at our Dyson swarm. So if you take a look over here, we've got 50,000 little solar sails out there collecting energy, and they, by increasing the solar sail life, let's get off of this. Some technological advances you want to do to make that happen. Let's go to technology tree. Let's go to upgrades. It's a couple of things. So you want to keep increasing your solar sail life, which means how long each solar sail hangs in the air. And right now we've got it pretty well maxed. And also, to increase the effectiveness of what's out there is your ray transmission efficiency. And right now, the solar transmission efficiency, basically, where is it? Dissipation? It decreases the dissipation? No. This is something different, isn't it? Yeah, solar sail life, solar ray energy dissipation. Yeah, that's it. And right now, the dissipation is at 37%, which is pretty low, and we like that. So, let's leave that alone. Go off the upgrades. Actually, go off the technology tree. So yeah, we've got the materials being made for that. Also, did a couple other things. We set up a machine to build the ray receivers, and also these advanced mining machines, which we'll get into later. These advanced mining machines are going to replace our older mining machines that we've been using, the traditional ones. It's not going to happen all at once, but yes, we are going to be able to do that, use those. Also, oh yeah, look at that Dyson swarm out there. Isn't that mad? Okay, let's land. Okay, so in the process of setting up the ray receivers, I set them up to send us energized photons, which are coming in here, as you can see. These energized photons are coming into here, and these particle colliders are collecting them up and turning them into antimatter and hydrogen. The hydrogen we're sending off to be burned. These, any excess we're sending off to be burned. And, but in case, because things just don't always balance out, I'm bringing in hydrogen externally as well to supplement it in case what's being produced isn't enough. In theory, each little energized photon's producing two hydrogen, 2 antimatter. And as luck would have it, these let's see, where is it? The antimatter fuel rods that we're making require an even number of antimatter and hydrogen, but for whatever reason, didn't pan out that way. Because because we need to take hydrogen, we need to take some of the antimatter and send it, because I think this is a new thing. In order to make white science, you actually need 1 bit of antimatter, which throws our ratio off. So We got to burn off some hydrogen. Anyway, so yeah, we've got that coming in. So we're making antimatter fuel rods, which allow us to make these artificial stars. And these artificial stars create a whole crap ton, 72 megawatts worth of power. So I went ahead and set those up. And then any excess antimatter fuel rods are coming in here so that we can use them for whatever. Now, as it happens, I've already got 30 of them in my inventory, and they have got a ton of energy in them. So, and the antimatter fuel rod does represent the very last bit of fuel that occurs in this world that we have not put in our mech. So let's go ahead and throw this sucker in, which should actually give us an achievement. Sooner or later, we're going to get an achievement that says we've burn baby burn, that we've burned all 16 types of fuel in our fuel chamber. So we're going to go ahead and let that be for now. It's in the fuel. It's ready to be put into the fuel chamber. Also, another thing you can do to increase the size of your Dyson swarm is increase the number of guns that are throwing the sails up in there. So we've got a crap ton of guns that are doing that. However, we are now at a point where we can start turning the Dyson sphere or Dyson swarm into a Dyson sphere, and I think that's what we need to do. So in order to do that, we are going to set up what I've already built is these vertical launching silos. So we know where the rocket's at. Where is the rocket? We do know where they're at. Okay, they're over here. The rockets are over here. So we're going to take the output, we're going to take these rockets, and we're going to start launching them and creating a Dyson sphere. So that's what we're going to be setting up today. We're going to do the first actual Dyson sphere construction today. Only caveat to this is that each of these launching silos, of which I've got 6, I've scraped together enough resources to make 6 of them. They suck down 18 megawatts of power apiece, which means they together, these 6 are going to make what, if my math is correct, 108. They're going to suck down 108 megawatts worth of power, and I need to make sure I have that kind of wiggle room in the power grid. Okay, well, it says I have a generation capacity of 816, and I'm only just below 500, so that's 300 megawatts, so we're good. We're good. All right. Well, let's go ahead and set these suckers up. And these rockets are the things that are actually... Oh, I forgot how big these things were. Okay. Let's see if there's a... Let's see if there's a place I can put them that would be good. Okay, maybe over here. Just need space, that's all. Okay. Yeah, just need space. I want to put it along the equator if I can, but it's really not a ton of room. A lot of ocean. Okay, so the rockets themselves are right about here. Okay. So what would be a good location for these suckers? Maybe up here? Yeah, this wouldn't be bad up here. It's close enough, but there's some extra space. Okay, so the only thing I'm gonna need is possibly some foundation material. Burn, baby, burn. There it goes. Have Icarus burn at least 16 different fuels in a game. Outstanding. We got it. So we'll right-click, we'll left-click it. There it is. So we got ourselves an achievement. It's been a little while, actually. Burn, baby, burn. Okay, we've got very busy logistics going on right now. Logistics system we've got going on is actually pretty mad. And it's fairly local, but it is pretty mad right now. We've got, let's see. We got stuff coming in from a whole bunch of our, let me see if I take a look at it right now. From a whole bunch of our solar systems that are nearby. You can take a look, there's some of our ships showing up there. And then you can see these trade routes here. It's pretty crazy. That is pretty crazy that even shows up. But we've got a big universe out there to explore. Alright, where are we at? Foundations. Yeah, there was some foundations over here, maybe? Yeah? This is our bootstrap base. Go ahead and grab a couple extra of them. Alright, now let's go above. Alright there, that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Right over here. Now, I will say that when we're neck deep in producing science, our power is not going to be very plentiful. I will say that much. So right now we're doing okay, but we're not researching anything. As soon as we start research and consuming science, yeah, things are pretty bad. All right. Okay, that should be excellent. Let's set these puppies up. Okay, we'll put them like that, I think. 1, 2.
You have built a vertical launching silo. Now you can use it to construct the main structure of the Dyson sphere.
Yeah, buddy, that's the goal.
You need to enter the Dyson sphere panel to finish planning the Dyson sphere nodes.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
After the plan is completed, the vertical launching silo will automatically launch small carrier rockets loaded with Dyson sphere components to build the nodes and frames. Each rocket provides one structure point, and you can use the vertical launching silo panel to master the required structured points.
Okay, we're just gonna make sure everything's powered. Okay. Boy, that's gonna hit our what do you call it? Power grid like a ton of bricks. All right, rather than running the string of the conveyor full of rockets right in front of it, I'm gonna do this instead. I'm actually going to evenly split. Oh, does it not just go inside? I guess not. Okay. I'll put that right there. Oh, not that one. Okay. So we got our 6 vertical launchers. Our bots can't do construction, can they? I don't think they can. Alright. Alright, so our rockets are all the way over here. Okay, how much power are we actually consuming? If I go to C... Oh, yeah. Yeah, we are using a relatively small percentage of our fuel rods. All right, do that. Okay. Since we're going so far, there's not really any sense in cluttering up, adding to the spaghetti. We can afford to go outside a little bit. Actually, we can do this, can't we? Oh, we don't have to keep going along ordinal lines, I suppose. Oh, hang on. You know what? Let's go this way. And while I'm at it, dump the rockets that just appeared in my inventory. Alright, where'd they go? Where are my rockets? There are my rockets at. There we go. Get rid of them. Okay. But no launching's gonna happen yet. Yes, some rockets have made it to the launch pads. We're close to it, but no launching is gonna happen just yet. We're gonna take care of that. Alright, let's start with the center one. Open the Dyson Sphere Editor. Alright. Close this. Close this. Alright. So our shell can only be so big right now. Understandably. Because, as a matter of fact, let's see, is that 15 degrees? Probably is 30, 45, 60, 75. Yeah. So we need to do some more technological stuff. Some more research in order to expand the buildability of our Dyson Sphere. Can I actually... Okay. Okay, let me just get that out of the way. Alright. The Dyson Swarm, will take that away. We're gonna... Alright, let's see. Let's add some nodes. Okay, now we have a couple options here. We can decide... We can build it like... What is it? We can build it like the grid lines on the Earth as we know it. We can build it kind of like a soccer ball. I mean, there's a couple of different ways we can go with the construction. Like that, you know. But generally speaking, I kind of like to do the soccer ball thing. Only problem now is because we don't really have the ability to build it. We can only go 15 degrees from the equator, north and south of the Dyson Sphere. That's just the way the technology works right now. So I'm kind of thinking, just for gits and shiggles, we stick to this, you know? I think we can stick to this. So first we got to put our nodes in place. And they're basically our little connection points for for the rods, or for the spanners, and then between the spanner, basically we're putting in the vertices. Okay, if you want to think geometrically, we're putting in vertices, and then we put in our vectors, our sides. You know, think the four sides of a square or a rectangle. And then we can turn it from a frame to a solid shape by shooting some solar sails into these things. But we need the rockets to build the frame, and then we use the solar sail guns to fill them in and create our actual energy collecting panels. Now, I think the frame itself, if I remember correctly, I think the frame of the Dyson sphere itself will collect energy too. Like the nodes, I think even the nodes will collect energy. So what happens, these nodes, yeah, they act as structural components where the components of the Dyson sphere come together and are held together. But that's also, they act as the docking stations for the rockets. That makes sense. Oop, nope, get out of there. Get out of there. No, we don't want you there. Nobody likes you. Smeagol. Nobody likes you. Right. Okay, so I think that's all the vertices. Now. Oh, this is interesting. I don't think I've seen this before. Latitude too high. Yeah, got it. Okay. Oh, this takes a while. Forgot about this. Yeah, it takes a little while. They're playing that game squares. My hand is deciding it wants to go to sleep on me. Now, it's early in the morning here. It's about 6:40 in the morning. Which, depending on who you are and what you do, it's not that early, but still. But my hand still wants to sleep. By doing this, we're at least getting the first parts of the frame underway. So it's basically, we're just drawing it. And you can add your own flourishes to it as you like. I mean, you're basically drawing, so within certain parameters, you can sort of draw a design that you want if you really want to. But for gits and shiggles, we're sticking with the convention right now. I just want to get the thing under construction as soon as possible. All right. We're getting there. And you can do multiple layers on your Dyson sphere. Just like you can do multiple orbits with the Dyson swarm, you can do multiple layers on the sphere. I'm not exactly sure if the presence of one sphere affects the energy collection ability of a sphere outside of it. Now, in real life, we know that yes, it would, because obviously, you know, you can't put one solar panel in front of another and expect both to collect equal amounts of energy. That's just not going to happen. It's the whole point of a solar panel, is to collect the energy in one segment of its emitted radiation. Unless, I suppose, you know, solar energy is allowed to pass through it by a certain percentage, pass through the inner one so it can hit the outer one, but even then, that's stupid. Oops. The hell? Okay. Why not just make the whole thing? Why not just make one Dyson sphere that collects 100% of the emitted energy in a certain spot? Oh, what do we got? Oh, oh, that's not good. That's not good. Boom, get rid of you. Another node. And back to it. Okay, I think we're getting there. Almost done. And then we can start filling them in. Okay, now there was another... It was a... Yeah, right here. This was it. I know there was a spot where we'd missed. Okay, now we can fill the planes in. I think we'll go with this pattern right there, I think.
You have finished a Dyson shell planning. Once nodes and frames are done construction, the Dyson shell will put solar sails to use automatically.
Yeah.
Each solar sails provide one cell point, and you can click the shell to view the total number of cell points required.
Okay. So I think, though, we have to tell the guns to stop putting them in the Dyson swarm and put them into the sphere. I think that's what we need to do. Okay, so we've gone ahead and made the frame. We've put the nodes in, put the frames in, put the and filled them in. Okay, so that being the scenario, let's come out of this editor. All right, come out of there, and then let's tell each rocket what we want it to do. We have to tell each launch pad what we want it to do. Okay. And one. Right? Did we tell it? Is it doing it? Is it going to do the thing? Node 1 through 4. Node 1 through 6. 1 through 6. Okay. Node 1, 1. Okay. Lack of rocket. Oh, did I not? Oh, right. Okay. I didn't actually put the doohickeys on. We gotta actually put the things that put the rockets into it. I've totally forgot about that. Silly me. There we go. There's our first rocket. Yeah, buddy, go do your thing. Okay, all these bad boys are gonna be launching rockets. Yeah. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, and those rockets heading out to the Dyson sphere. Okay, now for the guns, I think we need to start telling them to stop shooting at the swarm and shoot at the sphere instead. I might be wrong, but I think we do need to tell them that. We got a lot of guns to inform. Okay. Will they automatically do it? Okay, maybe we don't have to. Maybe we don't have to. I can't remember. Dense, okay. No, it says it's going to the Dyson sphere. Or, I'm sorry, it says it's going to the Dyson swarm. Okay. Let's see now. I'm trying to remember this. What if I choose none? Could have sworn. I could have sworn there was like a way to tell it to nodes in total. Ah, trying to remember. Oh, maybe you can only do it once the once a frame is built. Can that be right? Maybe you can't do it just yet. There has to be a frame that's ready to receive it, possibly. All right, I guess we'll see about that. Okay, we'll go with that. Okay, how much power are we sucking down right now? Okay, a lot. So if that's the case, then it's going to be a while before the sales will start going in there, because there's a few things that have to happen. All right, but I think one thing I would like to do. Am I actually short on, like, iron or no? One thing I'd like to do is get some science going. Let's see, what would be the big one right now? Okay, that's not huge. I want to tidy up some of these ones that haven't really been touched much. Oh. Increase the recovery speed of mecha core energy. The higher the fuel chamber's power, the faster the mecha converts fuel into energy. Not so... I'd like these to go a little bit faster. But I don't want to consume the green science on that just yet. Oh, the veins utilization. That should have been... I should be doing that left and right now. That should have been That should have been handled. Possibly same with the logistics carrier capacity. Yeah, I've kind of let that one slide. And logistics carrier engine. Let's do that. Okay, I don't think I can put anything else in the queue right now. Okay. Ugh. Okay, yeah, rockets are being made, but boy, they're being consumed. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, I don't think we're keeping up. You built a Dyson Sphere cell. This moment you look up Dyson Sphere. It will generally become more and more complete, so enjoy this moment. Okay. The Dyson Sphere cell. So let's see. Let me take a peek at the Dyson Sphere. I'm gonna say that was awful fast. Oh, okay, right. Okay, it automatically pulls from the Dyson Sphere, or pulls from the Dyson Swarm. Okay, you can kind of see what's happening there. It's actually pulling the solar sails automatically. I forgot about that. Duh. Okay. That makes sense. I done forgot. So, at these nodes, yeah, another thing that they do, aside from acting as a receiving area for the rockets, they act as a, sort of like a tractor beam for pulling in the, for pulling in all the sails from orbit and incorporating them into the sphere itself. Okay, so the guns shoot them into orbit, but the little nodes here actually pull them into the sphere. Fine, I like it. Works for me. Totally forgot about that. Oh, okay, so right here, for example, looks like we've got, yep, there's a couple of solar cells that are in place. Good. You can start to see it come together. All right. That's a thing. So now that science is cranking, we're going to be taxing our system like crazy. All right, so with that being the case, let's go down here. And we're going to do one more thing. Ugh. Excuse me. We are going to put another star. Yeah. Because what's going to happen is all these science-y machines go to work, and as all the logistic systems fires up in order to keep them all supplied with stuff, it's actually going to tax the system pretty damn hard. So what we shall do is put yet another artificial star in place. Okay. And it will be fed by this system right here. And how much? Okay, and it's about to feed one. Boom, there we go. And we've just lit another star. Okay. So that's pretty good. That's gonna keep things powered pretty well, I think. Now the only... I think we've got plenty of coal. I think we actually have plenty of coal. We're just not turning it into We're not turning it into this stuff very fast. Yeah, I don't think we're turning it into energized graphite real fast. So ideally, I'd actually like to make more of it, but I don't think we're going to do that right now. I think, let's see. Yeah, I think we're going to end up doing, let me take a look at the map here real quick. Yeah, coal is one thing we are in absolute abundance of right now. We've got like almost 16 million bits of coal, and I think we'll I think we're just not converting it into the fuel we need fast enough. We've got the need for it, but the choke point is these puppies right here are just not converting them fast enough. Let me check something though real quick, because I think rather than trying to build all new smelters, what we could do, well, first of all, let's upgrade the belts that feed them. We've got the ability to do it. Oh, that's okay. Upgrade that. Upgrade that. Okay. Oops. I can move faster now. Yay. Alright, so we upgrade the belts. That'll help a little bit. Some of them. I mean, we may have to go back and upgrade other belts along the chain. Alright, what does it require to make a plain smelter? We need unipolar magnets, which we can get, but we need a ton of them. Ew. Okay. We need a lot of them. Unipolar magnets. Okay. Because we can change out those smelters for stuff that's faster. How are we at for unipolar magnets? We're doing pretty good. Alright, I'm gonna grab a few hundred of them, I think. I will grab a few hundred of them. That's fine by me. Alright. That should be good there. And what else did we say we're gonna need? We need those structures and the goo. Okay. What do we call that? Plane filters and frame material. Plane filters and frame material. Those are in hot demand right now. With the rockets being built, those things are... Oh, they're both right here. Okay. Yeah, not so fast. Okay, we'll see how many plane filters we can collect. Got to make a bunch of these smelters. Ugh. And then these guys. All right. Collect those. Alright, so I'm just going to collect some resources here. However long it takes me to do so. Because I think by doing this, like I said, I think we can speed up the conversion of coal into energized graphite, energetic graphite. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we got a few. We can do that. 12. Running out of plane filters. C'est la vie. I'm hoping this makes a difference. Basically, just looking for a cheesy way to increase our energized graphite production without having to build whole new structures for the moment. That would be nice. All right, but for now, let's see what kind of effect it has. Run these back. All right. And create some more. Almost 20 of them. Gotta believe that's gonna make some difference. It'll make a difference in energy consumption for sure. All right, where are we at? Where are we? Huh? Okay. And upgrade to... Okay, well that's gonna go faster. Upgrade a whole bank of them, that's pretty good. Oops, I even got room for one more. Alright. Now, can I make any more? Okay. Yeah, buddy. I think this is gonna make a huge difference. Okay. Do I just not have any, or can I upgrade any of them now? No, not yet. Actually, if I can get two more, that's all. See if I can make two more. Oh, what the hell's going on here? Oopsies. Okay. So if I do that... Okay. Now I used all my unipolar magnets. That's fine. Kind of sucks though, because unipolar magnets are a very finite resource in this game. Might be the most finite resource in the game. And I sure could use a lot of them, but I just don't have them. There we go. Okay, hopefully that makes a difference Okay, let's see if there's any coal belts that could be upgraded here. Alright, I mean, if you're gonna upgrade part of the system, you almost have to upgrade the whole thing. Okay. These trains of coal, these belts of coal coming in from all over the planet are only going to move as fast, are only going to move product as fast as the slowest belt in the chain. Okay. Okay. Do I have enough? Yeah, I should have enough. My goodness, this one has seen spotty upgrades at best. There we go. Yeah, we got a lot of coal veins here. Okay. That alone should actually help quite a bit. Oh, that one can be upgraded? Okay. Alright, what's going down here? What's there? Okay. Alright. Yeah, by doing that, that should help the coal logistics system a lot. These are some of the things you're going to end up doing in this game. My goodness, is tweaking and upgrading of different aspects of it. Aspects of your logistics system, because that is God in this game, is logistics. I mean, I don't know how many people have ever heard it said, but geniuses. When you talk about military planning, there's a saying: amateurs think tactics, professionals think logistics. And basically what that means is anybody can, you know, be tactical and try to think of the best ways to utilize your forces and, you know, flanking the enemy and all that jazz. But if you can't get the beans and the bullets to the troops, then it's all worth nothing. That's all there is to it. It's about beans and bullets. All right. Keep them fed. Keep them loaded. Keep them fueled. Okay. Any place I see coal, I'm trying to make sure their belts are upgraded because we need coal. Lack of replacing item? Really? Are we out? Are we out of, yeah, we sure are. Okay. Okay. So let's go deposit them. Okay, but there's already a lot of coal coming in here, so that's good. This thing is moving fast. Good, 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 good. So, because of that, let's see what the power level is. Oh, geez. We are consuming a little over 600. And because, I know this sounds crazy, but because most of the resources are getting consumed to make science and stuff, there's very little extra. Because you remember, in some places I actually told the belts, I told the systems to send their extra to fossil fuel plants, and because of that, well, now that that extra stuff is being consumed, these fossil fuel plants are going without. So there's that. And plus, I think I had some nuclear plants over here that are now going without because the deuterium fuel rods are being sent elsewhere. All right, a little bit of an imbalance there. The fact that I let vein utilization stagnate, which means I've been inefficiently mining for a long time. Not cool. All right, what did I say I was gonna do? Oh, belts. I need to get some belts. Okay, and a sneeze. All right, belts are over here. Okay, but I need to dump all of my level 2 belts in there. And I'll grab some level 3 belts. All right. All right. Where are we at for power? We are still oh so close. Wow, I'm glad I threw down that other artificial star, because wow. Yeah, we are right on the cusp. Alright, let's check Y real quick. Okay, look at that. Look at that. We've already got Dyson sphere stuff going on. Very cool. So with that in mind, we might be able to set up some more ray receivers. That would be good. Okay, let's get off of that. Let's go Disa way. Maybe, okay, so right here, I've set up some of these to turn into photons, to create photons, but I've also set up a bunch to produce power from the Dyson sphere. And I've got a few more of these things. Let's go ahead and set them up. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so there's 3 more. Now, it takes them a while to build up to their full potential. I wish I could hear the game audio. Can't hear the game audio? Oh, really? Is the game audio low? Okay. I might be able to affect that. Hang on.